Hey guys, how you doing? Jacob Moon here, coming to you live from the Woodshed in Hamilton, Ontario. If you're watching, leave a comment below saying where you're from, and if you got a song in your mind that you want me to play tonight, I'd be happy to do that. As usual, I had plans to kind of make this more elaborate setup than it was, but trying to get the kids put to bed. I tell you what, it's just a struggle to get in front of you guys at all with this whole live streaming thing. I tried doing it at noon. That's probably a better time in some ways for me because I can just take all the time in the morning to get it all ready. But then in the afternoon, 12 in the afternoon, is anybody really, wanting to sit down and watch a concert? They're probably at work or they're eating their lunch or whatever. So maybe you guys are sitting around on Thursday night prime time, and it's just another, it's just another episode that you've seen already of whatever's on tonight. I don't know, Grey's Anatomy or whatever's going on. So I'm gonna play some songs for you guys. I hope you guys, that's all right. Can I play a new one for you guys? Is that all right? Sandra, how you doing? My cousin Sandra just chimed in. That makes me so happy. I haven't seen you in forever, Sandra, and I miss you like crazy, and I'm giving you a big virtual hug right now. And Maureen, how you doing? Good to see you. Troy, I'll say hi to everybody. I'm just gonna get a song started here so that people, feel like they're, watching a real show here. This is a new song. I just literally wrote this like yesterday, and so it's got the fresh new song smell still baked into it, which means I don't really know how it goes yet. But I'm gonna lay it on you because I think you're gonna dig it. All right, so here it is, right here. I wake up late every morning, stumble around to find my shoes. I wake up late every morning saying this'll be the last time. I stay up late every evening, strum my guitar till I get the blues. I stay up late every evening saying this'll be the last time. I can't change the world won't change. Going round and round just like a carousel. You might think you know what trouble is until you try to change yourself. I say the thing that drives you crazy. Of all the things a man can choose, I chose the thing that drove you crazy. Baby, this will be the last time. And I can't change the world won't change. Going round and round just like a carousel. And you may think you know what trouble is until you try to change yourself. It's getting so trippy. It's my stupid gimbal. Let me just play the last part of that for you one more time when I get this gimbal working. Is it working? Oh, good Lord. Please, heaven help me with technology. It's insane. Oh, look at that. Is it magic? Now, question is, when's it gonna go again? With no explanation, nothing in the manual to help me. All right, one more time. Where was I in the song? I was just in the middle of, till you try to change yourself. Be like a violin solo or a guitar solo or something. Yeah. And I can't can't change the world won't change. Going round and round just like a carousel. And you might think you know what trouble is until you try to change yourself. Until you try to change. Until you try to change. Yeah, I like that. Until you try to change yourself. All right, so that's like first airing, really. I haven't played in front of anybody, really, that whole song. First, right here. Tonight on Moonlight Serenade. So that's my little song called Change Yourself. Why did I write that song? I'm going to give you a 60-second song story right now about why I wrote that song and why it came to me. Number one, I had an hour before I was set to have an appointment with someone, and I thought, you know, sometimes in that hour I find it hard to be productive and get anything done. And so I just thought, I'm going to pick up my guitar, choose this time to just, maybe nothing will happen. Maybe something will happen. Often something happens when I have that hour and I'm just trying to figure out what to do with my time, because creativity, for me, I work well under pressure. So I got a little bit of a deadline, something's gonna get done. And so that's how that one came about. It was really, I knew that I was gonna start writing songs about my life, about my family, about that, and that they're going to be maybe smaller, kind of more acoustic-y, kind of folky songs. And so I started writing this one thinking, I'm just going to... That's all I came up with. A little change on the harmony. Then I started thinking, what does that lend itself to in terms of lyrics? You know, and I thought about the fact that mornings are really hard at my house right now, because I like to sleep in. I'm a musician, like sometimes stay up late and get the inspiration, and then I gotta get up early and get the kids going, or else they're all fighting and they're all eating chocolate chips and marshmallows in the morning and not making their lunches and not doing anything they're supposed to do. So I gotta be down there basically at 6 a.m. to make it work. And I don't often achieve that. And it's hard for me to change my habits in any way. So that's what that was about, and just about, you know, human relationships too, just, you know, interpersonal relationships, right? My relationship with my wife, you know, sometimes I say the wrong thing and I'm just careless with my words, and you know, I always swear that that's the last time that'll happen, but of course, you know, it's maybe unwise to do such a thing, because you never know if you're gonna screw it up again, and all you can just do is try and keep trying. How do we change ourselves? You know, we are ourselves. It's kind of, it's a metaphysical question at the end of the day, and hopefully this raises the good questions, and then the answers, well, I'm sure you guys can come up with those, or imagine where they might come from. So changing is hard, isn't it, Sandra? Yes, it is. People want to hear songs? I don't know. I'm gonna just go in here and see who's tuning in. It looks like more of you are tuning in than have ever tuned in to one of my Moon at Noons, which is giving me a strong message that maybe I need to start doing more of these night sessions, even if it's hard, even if it's tricky to kind of get all the pieces moving. My dream was that I would have like a little wheel back here where I would spin the wheel and it would land on something. That's the kind of song I would play, whether it's the actual title of the song or just a genre. And I have this wheel that is left over from my time with the Commissionaires a couple years ago. And so anyways, that's still in storage, and I have to dig it out, and there's a lot of things in between there and then. So I will get that next time. We will do that for the next Moonlight Serenade or Moon at Noon or whatever happens. I'm just gonna go on the little laptop here and just figure out who all is tuning in and what's going on. All right, I'm gonna play a song. Somebody says, sing! I'm gonna sing right now. It's gonna happen. You just wait. Why don't I sing a new song, another new song, because I'm kind of in the habit now of singing these new songs. And there's a song that I wrote called Miles to Go. It goes something like this. when my dreams were stronger, I thought I knew who I could be. Nothing you could tell me, no one could buy or sell me. No, I alone would turn the key. Born to fly high above this old familiar sky. I can see it all, and I got miles to go. I promised I would get there long ago. There's only so much time. It's the final borderline, and I got miles to go. Of course, right there. It's a perfect place for the phone to goof up again. Come on, stupid thing. There we go. Stay, stay. Sit, Ubu, sit. Come on. Stupid things. I hate stupid things. All right, here we go. Is it working? There we go. All right. Where was I? And it's still surprising that this gold horizon is still far beyond my sight. And now I'm reminiscing of how I used to listen, and I could hear you in the night, calling me closer to the place where I could be. Right there at your side, I got miles to go. What did I wander? I will never know. So as I face this climb, give me something like a sign. Know that I got miles to go. I can see it all, but I got miles. There's only so much time. It's the final borderline. To go, miles to go. That's a new one called Miles to Go, and yeah, it's a song kind of about, you know, it's kind of personal to me, but it's everybody's kind of maybe got that moment, that thing where you get to this point and you're just like, oh, you know, I thought I'd be further along the journey. I thought I'd be, that goes back to the first conversation about changing ourselves and about how do we do that. And we thought maybe we'd be a certain kind of person by this point in life, whether it's something that is, you know, some personal attribute that you thought you'd have, more patience maybe, you thought you'd be wiser maybe by now, and maybe more sort of successful, have more notoriety, stuff like that. Yeah, it's it's a lot of things kind of baked into one, that song. Yeah, so people are saying great song, thank you, love it, you bring light, you break the fog. Thank you, Sandra, I appreciate that. Rich Banura, all the way from Arizona, God bless you, my friend, I love you so much, you're the best. What do people want to hear? Somebody wanted to hear End of the Road. Was that Troy? Wanted to hear End of the Road? Rich Bernard says it's almost noon in Arizona. Good one, Richard. I like it. A little bit of time zone comedy. Nothing like that. All right, well, let's tell you what. I'm going to play that request that was already put in because I saw it. I don't see them all. They kind of zip by. They're kind of going in fast and furious sometimes. So I don't see them all, but this one is Troy asked for this one from Oxford, Nova Scotia. And so thank you, Troy, for tuning in, man. And this is for you. I don't need the glasses for this one, so I'm gonna go without the Poindexter look on this one. All right, go something like this.
Every night she watches as another setting sun falls from the sky. And with it all her hopes are falling. Every dream she whispers to the night as she turns out the light. Well, I will put my arms around her. Softly I will speak her name. It's not the end of the road, my love. I believe we're walking the light. It's not the end of the road, my love. It's not like we haven't prayed, my love. We've been down on our knees every night, and heaven knows it's not the end of the road, my love. This world only loves you when it's all smiles, and I'm doing fine. When your broken heart is on your sleeve, that's when love leaves you far behind. Well, not every time, because I won't let you sink down and tell me everything you're feeling. It's not the end of the road, my love. I believe we'll walk in the light. It's not the end of the road, my love. It's not like we haven't prayed, my love. We've been down on our knees every night, and heaven knows. All right, come on now, people. We're having another moment with the gimbal here. Sorry, we're back. It's not the end of the road now. You don't have to be strong now, darling. You don't have to dry your eyes, 'cause it ain't easy when you waited so long to keep this dream alive. Yeah. It's not the end of the road, my love. It's not like we haven't prayed, my love. We've been down on our knees every night, and heaven knows. Oh, it's not the end of the road now. It's not the end of the road now. It's not the end of the road now. It's not the end of the road, my love. Yeah. All right, so
That's a little bit of end of the road for you there. For Troy out there in Oxford, Nova Scotia. All right, let's see who else is tuning it in. Don Palm, all the way from Sylvan Lake, Alberta. Don, moon rocks on earth, as you always say. Thank you, man. And Sandra loves the mistakes. Yeah, I'm trying not to make any mistakes myself personally. But my gimbal, on the other hand, I'm not sure. It needs some kind of programming, maybe some kind of initialization. So maybe I'll throw it in the waste paper basket and get a new one. Anyways, Live a Little, somebody wants to hear. I love that. That's great. Always wanted to get you down here for a tour to include a Villa concert. Next best thing. We're all hanging and so enjoying. Daniel Sheehan, all the way from Saratoga Springs. Yeah, that would be amazing. You're in a villa right now? Is there a villa in Saratoga Springs? I don't know anything about this. Keith Kitchen is watching all the way from out there in Calgary now. He used to live in Swift Current, Speedy Creek. Now he's in Calgary, which is awesome for me because I visit that place a lot more often, and I love seeing that guy. And then Dave Campbell says, hey, I'll see you tomorrow, Dave. Stop by the stage tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I'll be playing at the Barton Street Festival, which is right here in Hamilton, doing the old, coveted 1 o'clock slot. I don't know. So that's going to be fun. So if you want to come and hear some tunage, it's Saturday. Did I say tomorrow? I mean Saturday at 1 p.m. That's what I meant. There you go. USB. Oh, you're in your... Okay. Daniel Sheehan's in the U.S. Virgin Islands, folks. This is where he's tuning in from. Well, greetings to you and to the whole clan who I know makes a yearly sojourn down to those beautiful islands. I hope they've recovered from all of the crazy hurricane action that's happened over the last couple of years. But still a pristine, beautiful location. And, why not? End of May, bordering on June. Great time to go south? I don't know. Maybe it's the only time you could get. I don't know. I would do that in January next time if I were you, Mr. Saratoga Springs. That's a hot tip, pro tip from me to you. I hope that's helpful. And my mother-in-law is watching. All right. So I gotta watch. No F-bombs in this one. All right. We gotta keep it clean. All right. What do people want to hear? People want to hear Live a Little. Somebody said Live a Little. And Roxanne Harris is tuning in from Ottawa. Thank you, Roxanne. While I'm tuning, tell me where you're from, what's going on, where you're at. Stephanie Rowe. How you doing? Okay, funny story. I did this song at an adoption conference on Saturday, and I normally tune it, as I just did, to open E, right? Although I think I'm tuned on a semitone right now, just because I was doing that for a song today. And I normally play an open E, and I finger pick it. That morning, I had no nails, I had a guitar pick, and I had very little time to set up. So, what did I do? I played it in standard tuning, and I strummed it. No problem, right? I know the chords, I know the harmony, I can do this. And I launch into the tune, and I remember the first line, and that is it. I have nothing else. I make a joke about it. I say, I'll try again. Launch, I'm surely I'll remember this time. I played it hundreds of times, the song, right? This is a very well-worn song of mine. I launched into it again, and still, nothing. So I clue in that maybe, just maybe, it's the tuning of the key of the song and the finger picking that unlocks the memory of the lyrics, that they're all intertwined. The way it's tuned, the way I play it, the lyrics, they're all of a piece. And I was right. When I started playing the song again, I remembered every word, no problems. So let that be a lesson to you young songwriters. If you do a song a certain way, every time, just keep doing it that way, because otherwise you're really going to screw yourself up in front of people. And then my joke was, if you're going to forget the lyrics, why do it at home when no one's watching? Why not do it in front of a large crowd of people who are paying attention and silently judging you from their seats? That's the place you want to do that. So there you go. Yeah, brain work is amazing, Don. Exactly. How does this song go? Now watch this. This is in a different key. This is an E flat major because I tuned my guitar down. Let's see if it fixes. Oh, good gravy. I'm about to drop that F-bomb. I'll tell you what, it's gonna happen. If this gimbal keeps gimbaling like this. Oh, hello there. Okay, let's try it again. Yep. All right. So already it sounds really weird to me.
We began as things were ending, said our goodbyes to what was gone. We fell in love, not comprehending the journey we were on. I think of all the years before I met you. I can't account for all that time. I'll say it now before I forget to. I'm so grateful that you're mine. We both wear our share of scars. Some say they never fully heal. That's what keeps us real. Forget about our yesterdays. Tonight we're gonna leave all those cares behind and live a little.
Alright.
You've seen my light on after midnight. You heard me stir at break of day. I look back someday in hindsight, say I worked my life away. If our days are heaven sent, if heaven truly can be found, can't we find it now?
Hey, Kara.
Hey, forget about our yesterdays. Tonight we're gonna leave all those cares behind and live a little. My love, let's look at all the stars above, 'cause they're burning off the last light they've got, just to see if they can live a little. Alright. Hey, if heaven truly can be found, can we find it now? Let's find it now. Hey, forget about our yesterdays. Tonight we're gonna leave all those cares behind and live a little. My love, just look at all the stars above. They're burning off the last light they've got, just to see. Hey, Craig, if this love was all it's promised to be, well, baby, this is our time to shine. Why don't we live a
flat major, folks. Thank you so much for tuning into this and all the other songs. And I just want to say a few little plugs here. Number one, I am making videos for people like you. If you like the songs that I write, you like the songs that I cover, I want to make more stuff that we both like through a service called Patreon. Patreon is just basically a website where I post very regularly. Today I posted a behind the scenes video of me trying to sing In Your Eyes while the dog was in the room, and the dog was literally howling about a semitone away from the note that I was singing, and it was hilarious. So I thought I would post that little fun video. But I post full produced videos and home videos and live stream videos to that page, and I do it for my patrons, and they get exclusive access to that stuff before it goes live to anyone else. And sometimes they're the only ones who see it. That sounds like something you'd like. Well, and you got $5 every month to spare, or a latte, half a latte, whatever kind of latte you're getting, maybe. $5. You're not going to feel it, but it's going to make a big difference to my bottom line. It's going to, if you have a $5 army, if everybody who's watching right now just said, you know what, Jacob, I'm with you. I get it. You're trying to stay home and make more videos as opposed to being on the road. Slugging it, trying to make a living on the road is difficult. And so stay home and create more fun content, stuff that we want to see and hear. Make more music, make more recorded music. I can't do that anymore through selling CDs because people don't buy them. You don't buy them if you're honest. Some people will chime in and say, oh, I bought a CD the other day. Well, you don't buy them the way you used to. That's not the way most people get their music. I'm back. And so really, it's the way of the future is streaming music, and the money that the future pays is terrible. And so really we've got to do better for our musicians, and one of the ways we can do that is to just do the Patreon thing. So patreon.com/JacobMoon or jacobmoon.com/support, however you do it. I'll kind of type it in the comments. You can check it out. But I want to thank everybody who supports what I do, and in whatever way. I really can't do this stuff without you guys. And did you like the evening Moonlight Serenade thing as opposed to the Moon at Noon? Is that better? Tell me, let me know. I can only do this if I have customer feedback from you guys. So you guys are my lifeblood. You guys help me out in a huge way to do what I do. So I'm gonna leave it there, but if you wanna, there's still tickets to Yardstock, which is happening right in my backyard on the 22nd. Mike Jansen's gonna join me, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. And Mike Jansen hasn't been doing a lot of playing lately, but he is back in the saddle, and he's playing more gigs now, which is amazing. I love the guy, and I love his music, and you're gonna love hearing him. So please come and join us in the backyard on the 22nd. There's still a few tickets left on the website. I'm also gonna be at the Burlington Sound of Music Festival on the 15th of June, and I'll be playing the Elvis Costello Tribute Show at the Hughes Room in Toronto on the 14th. And on Saturday, this weekend, I'll be at the Barton Street Music Festival playing a 1 p.m. slot. So there you go. Somebody says, Daniel Sheehan says he's in St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands, having a pool concert listening to me and my music. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for, of all the things you could do in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and you got the phones out watching me. Blows my mind, and I appreciate it. If I can just be there in spirit, then I'm really, really happy. So yeah, for those of you who live far away or are far away, I thank you for making this kind of a nice little living room vibe with me here tonight. Sorry about all the technical glitches. I'll try to get them ironed out in future live streams, and we'll get this thing turned into a humming machine before too long. But we will see you guys at the next live stream, which will hopefully be next week sometime. I'll let you know 24 hours in advance if I can. But schedules change around here, and it's hard to kind of keep a regular weekly schedule while things are so fluctuating. But I want to thank everybody who I didn't talk to tonight. So Sandra says, how do you donate? Well, I mean, there used to be a tip jar on my website, and then I changed my website. So if you want to donate, you can become a Patreon patron, you know? And when you do that, you get all the music that I've ever made. So you get $5, and you can become a patron, and then you get all 11 albums of mine. And you can do it for a month and then cancel. I mean, most people don't because they like the things that I'm doing and they want to be part of it on an ongoing basis. And I certainly invite you to do that. And like I say, $5 a month won't hurt you, but it'll make a big difference to me when a bunch of you say, I'm with you, dude. So thanks very much for everything tonight, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.